We've all known each other for the last, I've known Stephen, the keyboard player, for the last 16 years, so we've all known each other in some capacity, be playing music, but we've never been in a band before. But our manager, Eric Cunningham, came up to us and gave us a call and said, I'm putting this band together, would you like to be part of it? And that was maybe nearly 2 years ago now. So we went out to Inisheer for a week, locked ourselves away on Inisheer in a house, and we came up with a few ideas and came up with a set, and that's pretty much how it started. So 2 years ago in Inisheer, so that's it. We all come from different backgrounds, be it like hardcore traditional or say pop music, or pop writing songs, but we all knew each other's music, so we all knew what it was. We all had some notion of what it was going to sound like, but it all formed fairly organically, and it still does. So I guess it's a mixture of both. So planned and mayhem, so it's all right. Yeah.
I suppose it's an eclectic mix between the pop stuff and traditional Irish music, but it's kind of a more modern approach than anything else. We all draw kind of our own traditional and our own other styles into this band, so it kind of all comes together nicely. Kind of we all seem to bounce off each other fairly well, so.
She viewed the soldiers on parade, and as they stood at their leisure, and made to herself to say, "At last I found."
Can you tell us about your tour of America?
Yeah, a brilliant tour. We did 100 shows in total, and yeah, different audiences. We played in some massive halls like the Ruth Eckerd Hall, just sometimes thousands of people, sometimes hundreds, and it was lovely after each show, because we'd come out and we'd meet anyone who wanted to come say hi, and you'd come across lots of people who had lived in Ireland, or whose parents were Irish and had some stories that they wanted to share of towns that they visited and that. But yeah, it was received really, really well over there. People were so nice to us and took us into their houses and everything for a bite to eat, just to get to know us as a group as well, which was lovely. And no, it was a blast, yeah. And the Irish audiences have been amazing so far as well. We had, last weekend we were in Galway in St. Nicholas's Cathedral, and that was the night of our launch, and that was brilliant. And Michael D. Higgins, the president, called in to say hello, which was lovely. And we did a show in Killarney on the Friday night in the INEC, and then we just finished a gig there in Whelan's on Thursday. So yeah, it was brilliant. Hopefully they'll be in for a great night. A big mixture of tunes, songs, dancing. Our dancers are unbelievable. Siobhan and Cathal have both worked with Michael Flatley in Riverdance and in Lord of the Dance too, and they're amazing. So yeah, a good mixture of some slow stuff and for the romancers, and then some more upbeat stuff for any of the dancers out there. So it'll be a great night.
You're not far from home tonight, Kieran.
Yeah, so I'm from Belmullet. I've got some family coming up, and it's great. It's that's the closest to Belmullet we'll be for this tour. But maybe next time we go down to the Mullet.
Well, it must be a very special night for you then, Kieran.
Well, I started playing in Matt Malloy's pub, which is just over the road, when I was 13, every Saturday night, and that would have been a place where I would have, really learnt an awful lot of music and met with some amazing people. So it's very special for me to be playing in Mayo and in Westport, so we're looking forward to it.
You just released an album. How's that going?
Yeah, it's going great so far, getting a lot of good feedback. We recorded it when we were over in Florida for the American tour, but it took us about 2 weeks, I suppose, in total to get it all pulled together, but we're really happy with how it turned out. Like, I brought some material to the band, and Damo and Kieran, all the lads brought their own material, and we just kind of listened to them and decided that, yeah, that sounds cool, we'll go for that. And then I suppose with the long bus journeys around the States, it's always good to keep writing music, something to keep you busy. So that's where a lot of the stuff came from, a lot of the material. We're doing another little tour in October, so we'll be playing a few places around Ireland and the UK as well.
After their very successful gig in the Westport Town Hall, Kieran, Niamh and Sean agreed to give us an extra song specially for all our viewers. So we're going to let them play us out. So until next week, slán go fóill.
A friendly word, we be traveling.